Copper Shores Community Health Foundation plans to launch the Copper Shores Sexual Assault Hotline later this spring. The launch of the SA Hotline will overlap with the end of the General Crisis Line, which the foundation took over from Dial Help after three local nonprofits merged to become the Copper Shores Community Health Foundation last year. Education and Outreach Program Director Christine Martins says that the decision to reduce the General Crisis Line services in favor of a sexual assault hotline was due to several factors.
And as people started looking at the issues we're having around mental health and things like that, more and more issue-specific crisis lines started to open so that they could train their staff up to be able to intervene with callers that had a really specific issue. When you call a general crisis line, they are trained, just like at Dial Help, we were trained to pretty much take any kind of call in. But if you had something that was a little bit beyond a general crisis, that was kind of where our help maybe ended a bit. And we would refer you to someone who might have a little bit more information about your specific issues. So what's really great now is that we do have more of these issue-specific crisis lines, so more people feel supported and are more likely to call these issue-specific ones, because when they call them, they know that the kind of assistance they're going to get is specific to what they need.
The Copper Shores Sexual Assault Hotline will service primarily Berga, Houghton, Keweenaw, and Ontonagon counties. Martins adds that anyone from around the region can still call the SA hotline. However, resources are aimed locally to the Western Upper Peninsula. Martins says that the General Crisis Line saw a drop-off in calls coming in after the start of the COVID-19 pandemic. Since then, those numbers have not rebounded.
So right now, we are working on all the technical aspects of this. We want to make sure that everything is working seamlessly before this transition officially takes place. So right now, we're working with the coalition on all of these sort of IT pieces that we have to put in place in the background, making sure the number routes properly and we can go back and forth and that they understand how things work in a rural area up here, because that's a little bit unique. And so we're working on all of that now, and we're anticipating that everything is going to be all set next month in May.
Victims of sexual assault who call the Copper Shores SA hotline after it launches this spring can expect certified and highly trained victim advocates on the other end to listen and share local resources. Copper Shores assures that the former Dial Help General Crisis Hotline will end services on June 1st. The Foundation and the Michigan Coalition to End Domestic and Sexual Violence are working to finalize their partnership for the new hotline. Those interested in learning more about the Copper Shores Sexual Assault Hotline coming to the community can find more details at abc10up.com. With ABC10 and CW5, this is Thomas Fournier.